Alright, here's something new for you. You never see me anymore, hardly. Hiking back. You know, I'm wearing this orange cap. I got some facial hair going on. I was at this friend's benefit last night. And these people come up and they're like, "Hey, are you this guy?" And they hold up their phone. And I see a video. And I'm thinking, yep, I'm that guy. And I look at it and it's Benda. It's the Illinois botanist. So me and him kind of look, I guess we kind of have a resemblance going on, because I've been told that before. Are you kin to the Illinois botanist, or is that you? I'm like, no. He knows a little bit more about plants than I do. So it's funny. Good guy, nice guy. I'd love to do a collaboration with him. He even expressed interest in collaborating with me, but we're not kin as far as I know. I've never really met him in person, but they thought I was him. And that's happened in the past. So soon I should be more recognizable when this really grows out. I'm letting it grow out all the way. For the winter, I'm gonna look like a mountain man, so haven't done that in years, and thought I'd just do it just for a change, you know. Probably shave it off in the summer though, when it's hot, because it gets hot. Well, howdy folks, Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn on YouTube. Today I'm at Wildcat Bluff doing a little recon mission, a little scouting trip. Basically I'm gonna walk down to Cache River, see how high it is. Supposed to be leading a hike here come next weekend, and for the River to River Trail Society. Of course, once you see this video, that have already passed, but I am supposed to cross the river, and I was told the river is up. Alright folks, here's kind of a cool overlook. If these trees weren't here, it'd be a little bit better, but get a little bit of bluffage down there. Pretty cool. Alrighty folks, sitting here at the overlook, checking out this like glade area. Kind of cool, all the rocks and stuff out there. I think that's neat. Here's the overlook though. Beautiful, beautiful overlook. You can see quite a bit of the country. Sorry for the wind, it's always windy here. But all that down there is part of the cache, or at least goes into it. Maybe it could be Dutchman Creek. I think it's cache though, and it looks pretty high. So, ooh, that wind's cold. But isn't it pretty out there? Man, it's really pretty. Very pretty. I think you can see those three towers. I think that's Paducah, or over by Honeywell, probably Metropolis. But it's a pretty area. Something about this scene just looks really pretty to me. Maybe it's different colors of the leaves and trees because of fall, and just all the leaves on the ground and everything, just pretty. Just really like it. Really like it all out here. Really beautiful. Pretty area. Bluffage. I think that sign, I'm sure it tells people, hey, don't, watch out, you can fall, but I think the road once went down here and you could park down here at one time. And maybe they put all this up trying to get people to not drive their car off the cliff. I don't know if anyone's ever done it, but it would definitely hurt. That's pretty cool. A lot of bigger trees out here. It's on private property, but this whole stretch is an old road. Probably an old wagon road. Old wagon road turned forest road, and just a bunch of big trees, and I'd imagine quite a bit of signs of settlement is out there somewhere, but like I said, it's private property. I know who the owner is. I'd probably be alright checking it out. I probably just wouldn't video it, because I don't want to encourage people to get on private property, but who knows what's out there. I mean, it could all be pretty much cleaned up, but usually when you see these bigger trees, most of them are dead. Some are alive still. Oh, this thing, that's old. You see stuff like that and you're by former settlement, old wagon roads, stuff like that. Could have been an old farm in here at one time. Who knows? Being so close to the bluff, that's probably what it was. I don't know if you could see it, if you can make it out, but there's a dip right here. So just a dip. That's an old road. That's an old wagon road. And it may have been connected to this, and then this part was probably added later on by the state conservation department when they acquired all the land. Or it could have been here, who knows. But that's old wagon road. And usually around stuff like that, especially when you get in areas where the bigger trees are, you can usually find old cisterns, old wells, foundations, bottles, kitchenware, stuff left behind. Sometimes you can't find anything at all. Then sometimes you can just find something like an old well, and that's it. And to me, that's awesome. Even if it's just like an old well, I just love it, Just love finding old stuff. All these old rocks and stuff. You see there, it could have been used as a foundation. Could very well been. Just never know. There's old barbed wire. Still in the tree. That's old. I mean, that's former settlement. So that's my tip to you if you're looking to find old settlement. Now all these, I'm thinking that was put there maybe as decorative cosmetic. I don't think it's a stone fort. Who knows? Hear gunshots, so doesn't sound like it's too close. So that big tree, bendy tree, I can see water down there. It looks pretty high. I'm almost wondering if we're not going to be able to do this hike. I love places like this, so I just love it. I can't get enough of places of old settlement and pioneer settlement. every now and then I find Native American sites, and that's really special. Can't really do a whole lot of video in them. I do apologize to everyone for that. It's just, if everyone knew where they were, they would probably get destroyed, and I would feel horrible for something like that. Right off the trail here, right on the boundary pretty much, is this. It's an old pond. Could have been a lagoon. Could have been just a regular fish pond too. Or just, you know, water source, whatever. But old signs from the past, folks. I just love seeing it. Love history. You know, I went to the Friends of Shawnee National Forest. I'm a board member. We had a banquet, had a fundraiser benefit where we tried to raise money for the organization, and that was yesterday. And the Forest Service archaeology department played a short little video, and it's an old video. They had to track it down and everything, and it's from the I think it's from the 50s when it was filmed. They digitized it and made it color and all that, and it showed the Shawnee National Forest like 10 years after it started. You know, it was about this guy from Chicago who writes newspapers, and he's like, I didn't even know Illinois had a national forest, you know, and everyone was laughing. And it just shows what the area looked like before, you know, only 10 years prior to it becoming a national forest. And I want to watch that video again and pause it and try to figure out where these places are, you know. It's just so cool. It's so interesting. Just the old stuff. Check out the old barbed wire. And there's a boundary marker. And then got this. Look at that, State of Illinois Department of Conservation. It's not Department of Conservation anymore. It's Department of Natural Resources. Old road. That's pretty neat. That's an old sign. So I took a different path. I noticed these orange ribbons. There's a path I just didn't recognize. And then I seen this hole. And the closer and closer I got to it, I realized it's no well. That's really cool. That is cool. That's an old whale. Big whale. That's a big whale. Makes me kind of wonder if this was a house, or if it was like a school or something like that, like a church maybe. I'm gonna mark the GPS. I'm sure you all want to visit this if you can. It's pretty cool though. So I'm pretty much off trail. There's no trail out where I am right now, but I found this kind of pretty cool overlook. I mean, never been in this area of Cache River, so I'm just kind of exploring. But that looked really good with all the like red brownish trees and all the dead trees, or not the dead trees, but the trees with the leaves off of them. They're not dead. Just kind of looked like a interesting scene. All right, back on the trail. Just came down all that, and when I've hiked out here before, I've often wondered what's all up there. So I just found out. Pretty cool area up there. Well, this is why I'm here, to confirm my worst fears. You know, this river Society group hike is about a week away, and my stepping stones are underwater. You can see a couple of them that aren't right there. And even though they're in a straight, pretty much line, whoever'd step on would get wet, and there'd be a significant risk of someone sliding in and being carried off down the river. I mean, it's deep. It's deep out there. It's a river. You know, it's not a huge river, but I don't know how to swim. I'm not going to jump in and try to save them. That sounds horrible. And plus, it's freezing cold. No one wants to get wet. So, might have to change plans. Alrighty, folks. Walking back to the truck. Be there shortly. Whew. Good little hike. A couple miles worth. Some levels, floors. Probably won't be doing this hike next week. I don't think the creek is going to be dropping enough in a week's time to make it safe, and I definitely don't want folks to get hurt. Hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Found some new stuff in this video, new area I've never really been in, at least in the daytime. I have been out here at night, but most of my night was down the bottom of this bluff, and it was for the purposes of finding milk snakes and other creepy crawlers and reptiles and herping and all that. And if you want to see that video, I'll link it up here somewhere. But do like this video. Do share this video, especially on social media. It really helps out when y'all do that. Comment down below, tell me what you thought, if you want to see more videos like this. And if you're not a subscriber to Hiking with Shawn, please subscribe today. It's free. And it motivates me to keep going. Getting close to 2,000 subscribers. I'd love to see that. That'd be so cool. So, thanks again for watching another episode of Hiking with Shawn. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Just talked to Michelle. She's getting me sugar cookies. I feel like I deserve some sugar cookies. I deserve sugar cookies every day. And I also deserve to ride my bike every day to work off sugar cookies that I eat every day.